Well, hi up there, me buddies. Oh, it's good to see you. My last video got cut off. So this one is done at a later date. I have since done some recording. I've actually done some recording. And I'm really pleased with it. What I did is I wrote a selection of loops on my keyboard, drum loops, and I set the keyboard up with the drum kit on the keys, and I laid that down first. I switched between loops and I added little fills by hand as the loops were switching. So, like, you know, I was playing like dum dum, yeah, like key, to give it a handcrafted feel. It's a 16 beat. It's like quite funky, and over that I put some like heavy guitar with the model, like a profile I got offline of a Soldano SLO, just screaming, and it sounds fantastic. It's 3 minutes 30 seconds. I'm not gonna play you any of it, mainly because I can't in the quality that I'd like. I want you to get it in stereo so you can put headphones into your device. I'm gonna get it online somehow. The other thing is, I was talking about my LTD guitars and my guitars generally. Yeah, the Silver Burst I showed you. I would be quite happy, like, this is my, for this to be my Les Paul type guitar forever. Like, I don't care if I never get another one. Nice strap, eh? Mandy made this strap, isn't it? Wicked. But I don't care if I never get another. This does me. The sound is just all there. And it's a recent acquisition. I got it a couple of months ago now. And it's the first, really, of the guitars that I've bought purely as a voice in the studio, as a paint in the palette, which for me is important. You know, I could easily live just with my Strat, with its humbucker at the bridge. Hang on. See, I'm overdoing it. My chest is getting tight. This is what I live with. I have to use this spray thing. Like, Mindy Moo crocheted this holder. It's really good. It's little things like that that, you know, it makes a difference when you're supported. It makes a difference when you got like a supportive partner in your life, or your parents, or a family, brother, sister, best friend, or even an organisation like Stone Pillow. But yeah, I think, to be honest, I think she's taking it hard, like having to be my fucking carer. Which, you know, it's not that bad, but I think she feels bad to even go out. You know, she's out right now, but I think it feels bad to just go out. You know, because she wants to keep an eye on me all the time. I can understand that. Anyway, this, you spray it under your tongue. It's a bit too real, all this. This isn't what I intended at all. But you know, I'm not going to put up a pretense, but that's not what this channel's really going to be about. I don't want to blabber on about myself. I want to show you the process, though. So yeah, that'll do me. That's my single cut Les Paul style guitar. it growls and it moans, it bites, does all the things I want it to. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I got this, which I think I got around to showing you in the last video. Telecaster. Wonderful little Telecaster. Made by Axel. Don't know much about them. And again, it's a top loader. And I can't remember who it was. Some Chinese dude, Hong Kong dude, plays guitar. Sorry, I didn't mean to conflate those two. So, you know, really express the virtues of top loading. And I must admit, the last best Telecaster I owned was a top loader. So I guess I'm not bothered. It's down on the day of what the guitar is. But again, I don't mind if I never get another Telecaster. That will do. And I have to say, Axel guitars, again, the quality is really there for the money. They're right at the bottom. I'm going to actually check out some of those ridiculously cheap things that you can get online. Gear for music. Amazon have a brand called Donna. Thoman have Harley Benton, right? And I've looked at like these Rickenbacker copies and stuff that, you know, isn't usual, you know, it's easy to get like a Strat or a Tele or a precision bass. It's not so easy to get like a Rickenbacker looking thing if you just wanted to do a cheap like Lemmy tribute or something. If you can't afford a fucking proper Rickenbacker, or don't want to afford like I mean, there's a million things I'd spend my money on before a real Rickenbacker, I think. But I'd very much like one of their 12 strings or one of their hollow bodies. Very much so. I like it, you know, and I wouldn't mind trying, you know, a bass. But anyway, and there's another called Fazley, and they do a Music Man Stingray knockoff for 86 quid. I'm gonna have to get something of Fazley's just to try it out. I mean, they do a set neck Flying V for 104 quid, mahogany. Look carefully, there are some real bargains out there. I mean, I can't see why that's not, if it's a set neck Flying V, if everything like scales up, if everything's like, if all the measurements are on point, whew, I think there's some bargains out there. Anyway, I've done some recording. I'm going to get it up as soon as possible, and it's called Thresher Bloom. So far we've got Manifold Brood and Thresher Bloom. So, this is the new Warm Dirt coming, I'll have you know. Perhaps, I can't think of a better name. Blacktooth Fox covers all. Anyway, that's enough of my amateur ramblings. Meet the Romans. Ta-da!